Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel, Sister Study Score SQ. And today's video is going to be very, very important as we are going to discuss the predicted paper of IGCSE Paper 4 Maths 0580. And definitely, we are going to discuss the solutions as well. So keep up till the end of the video. Also, we have IB grade 7 maths series going on. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel so that you get more of such content. Now, let us start with the video. Coming to the very first question, which is Martin receives $800 from his grandmother. He decides to spend $150 and to divide the remaining $650 in the ratio savings is to holiday, that is 9 is to 4. Calculate the amount of his savings. So $650 is divided in the ratio 9 is to 4. So we have to calculate the amount of savings. So the ratio for the savings, the part for the savings is 9. 9 upon the total parts are 9 plus 4, and this fraction is for the remaining amount, which is $650. So multiplied with $650, and that will give me 9 by 13 into 650, which is equals to 13 ones are 13 fives are 65, so 50. So that makes it 9 into 5, 45, so $450. So answer is $450, and it's very easy. Next we have is he uses 80% of $150 to buy some clothes. Calculate the cost of the clothes. So 80% is used in buying the clothes. So if I want to find the cost for clothes, that is 80%. So that will be 80% of 150. So I can say, so 80 upon 100 into 150 is equals to, we can cut 0. We are left with 8 into 15. That will be equals to $120. So we have the answer. Money spent on some clothes will be $120. The next we have is the money remaining from $150 is 37.5% of the cost of a day trip to Athens. Calculate the cost of the trip. Now we know in the previous part the amount used is 120. So the remaining amount would be $150 minus $120, which is equals to $30. And now this $30 is nothing but 37.5% of the cost of a day trip. So 37.5% gives $30. So 100% would be how much? So that would be 100 into 30 upon 37.5. So that is equals to 100 into 30 upon 375, and this point will be removed and 0 will be applied here. So that comes out to be 80. So $80 is the total cost of a day trip to Athens. Now C part we have here is Martin invests 400 of his savings for 2 years at 5% per annum compound interest. Calculate the amount he has at the end of 2 years. Now, the formula that we have for compound interest is amount is equals to P into 1 plus R upon 100, the whole raised to N, where P is the principal amount and he invests $400. So P is 400 into 1 plus 5% upon 100, the whole square. Now you can use your calci here. Also that is equals to 400 into 105 upon 100 the whole square, which comes out to be 441. So the amount he has at the end of 2 years is $441. Next, we have is Martin's sister also invests $400 at rate R% per annum simple interest. At the end of 2 years, she has exactly the same amount as Martin. Now, Martin has $441 at the end of 2 years. So, calculate the rate R. So, we have amount is equals to P plus I. Now, we know the amount is 441. The principal that Martin's sister has 400 plus interest. I is PRT upon 100. So if we substitute, this will be transposed here. So 441 minus 400 is equals to 400 into R, I don't know, into 2 years, the whole upon 100. So 0, 0 cut. We have 41 is equals to 8R. So therefore, R is equals to 41 upon 8, which on calculating, we get 5.125%. So the rate of interest, that is value of R, is 5.125%. Now next we have is write down the name of a polygon with 8 sides, and that we have is an octagon. So octagon has 8 sides, hexagon has 6 sides, heptagon has 7 sides. Now next we have is find the size of interior angle of a regular polygon with 8 sides. So the formula for the size of an interior angle, size of interior angle is equals to 180 into n minus 2. Now this is the formula for the angle sum property of a polygon, and divided by number of sides, that is n, will give you the size of the interior angle. So for 8 sides we have is 180 into 8 minus 2 upon 8. So that is equals to 180 into 6 by 8, which gives you 135 degree. So the size of the interior angle of a regular polygon with 8 sides is 135 degree. Now next, very important, a regular 8-sided polygon with center O. Very important, we have an octagon with center O and side 8 centimeter. It is shown in the figure. And also it is mentioned that M is the midpoint of side AB. So we have here M as the midpoint of side AB. Show that OM. I want to find the height of this octagon here for the triangle OAB is equals to 9.66 centimeter, correct to three significant figures. So I know the interior angle, each interior angle here is 135 degree. So here, because OM and OB are equal and OM is common and both are 90, we have both these triangles congruent. So similarly, all the parts will be congruent, and hence this angle will be divided into two equal parts. So this will be 67.5 degree, and similarly this will be 67.5 degree. Now, I am given with that M is the midpoint of AB. So if this is 8 whole, then this will be 4, and MB will also be 4 centimeter. So in triangle OMA, in triangle OMA, I have one angle and I have a point of AB. That means AM and BM are equal. So if AB is whole 8 centimeter, AM will be 4 centimeter and BM will be 4 centimeter. Now, because I want to find OM, I'll choose triangle OAM. Now, in this triangle, M is 90. Now, I know each of the interior angle is 135 as we have seen in the previous question. So, the whole of these is one, all of these interior angles is 135. So if we see here, OA divides the angle into two equal parts. The reason being OAB, OAC, OBC, OCD, and all will be equal and so congruent. So it will be divided into two equal parts. So 67.5 and 67.5, that is 135 divided by 2. So I have one angle and I have one side in triangle OMA. So I can apply trigonometry here. So in triangle OMA, I have 10, 67.5 degree is equals to OM upon AM. That is perpendicular side upon the adjacent side with respect to this given angle. Opposite side is OM, adjacent side is AM. So OM upon AM. Now I know I want to find OM. So OM is equals to AM into 1067.5. Using your calculator, you can find it out. This is 4 into 1067.5 on your calci. That will give you the total of 9. So, which is approximately 9.66 centimeter. So, till in three significant places, it is 9.66 centimeter. Next, we have is calculate the area of the polygon. Now, if we see here, this whole polygon can be divided into 8 equal parts, rather 8 equal triangles. So, if I know the value of one area of one triangle, I can find the area of the rest of the triangle. Area of one triangle is half base into height. Now, if we see here, height is OM, the value of which I have just found in the previous question, and base is 8 given to us. So, area of AOB is equals to half base into height. That is equals to half into base is 8 into height is 9.66. And we have 8 such triangles. So area of polygon will be equal to 8 into half into 8 into 9.66. That is area of one triangle. So that is equals to 2 ones are 2 fours are, and when we multiply we get the answer as 309.01 so on centimeter square. And when I write the answer in three significant places, I'll get 309 centimeter square. So answer is 309 centimeter square. Next, the polygon forms a cross section of a box. The height is 12 centimeter and the calculate the volume of the box. Now when we know the area of cross section, volume is equals to area of cross section into height. So that is equals to 309 multiplied with height, which is 12, which is equals to 3708 centimeter cube, which is approximately 3710 centimeter cube in three significant figures. Next question is, the box contains 100 toffees in the shape of spheres, each with a radius of 2 centimeter. Calculate the percentage of volume of the box not filled by the toffees. Now, very important. First of all, we have to find not filled, percentage for not filled. So I know what is the radius of the spherical toffees, that is 2 centimeter. Now I know volume of one toffee is equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So volume of 100 toffees will be equal to 100 into 4 by 3 into pi into r cube is 2 cube. Now, how much that is equals to, if I calculate, that will be 8 fours are 32. So 3200 pi by 3. Now, so this is the percentage of, this is the volume which is filled. So volume not filled will be equals to, total volume is 3710 minus the volume which is filled. So that will be equals to, it gives me the value as, if we multiply using a calculator, so we'll get minus 3200 pi upon 3. So what is the percentage not filled? Percentage of volume not filled is equals to 10130 minus 3200 pi upon 3, the whole upon the total volume, and total volume is 3710 multiplied with 100, and that gives me the answer as 9.68%. So the volume that is not filled is 9.68% centimeter percent, right? So make sure it is in percentage. Next we have is based on probability. Again, very important question that we are dealing with. So what do we have now here? The concept to be remembered is that the sum of uh, probabilities of the events will be equals to 1. Now, there are two sets of road signals on the direct 12-kilometer route from Liverpool to Manchester. The signals say either go or stop. Complete the tree diagram for a driver traveling along this route. So, first signal, the probability for go is zero point 0.4. We know the sum of the event should be 1. So the probability for the stop will be zero point 0.6. So when we add these two, it becomes 1. Similarly, here in the second signal, for go, the probability is 0.65. So the probability for stop should be 0.35. And same here, we have the probability as 0.55, which when we add, we get it as 1. Now, let us see the question. B part, find the probability that a car driver finds both the signals as go. So that will be, next, does not find two stop signals. So we do not want any of the stop signal. So we don't want the zero point 0.6, we do not want this 0.55. So multiply and then subtract from the total. And total is always 1. So 1 minus 0.6 multiplied with 0.55. So that will give me the answer as 0.67. So he does not find two stop signals, the probability will be 0.67. Next, with no stops, Damon completes 12 kilometers at an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour. Find the time taken in minutes for this journey. So it is 40 kilometers per hour and he completes 12 kilometers of the journey. So in 1 hour, we know 1 hour it is 40 kilometers. So in 12 kilometers, how many hours? So that will be 12 by 40. And because I want to find the time in minutes, so we will multiply it with 60. 0, 0 gone. This is 2 za, this is 3 za, this is 6. So that will be 18 minutes. Next, when Damon has to stop at a signal, it adds 3 minutes to this journey time. Calculate his average speed in kilometer per hour if he stops at both the road signals. So he's stopping at both the road signals. So the total time now taken will be 18 minutes for traveling plus 3 minutes plus 3 minutes and these 3 minutes for stopping at the signal because he's stopping at both the signals. So 3 plus 3, that gives me 24 minutes. So what will be the speed? Speed is equals to distance upon time. So distance is 12 upon time will be 24, but this is again in minutes. So we have to convert it into hours. So that will be equals to 12 upon 24 by 60. And denominator goes to numerator. So 12 into 60 upon 24. So kilometer per hour will be 30 kilometer per hour. Next, Elsa takes a different route from Liverpool to Manchester. This route is 15 kilometers and there are no road signals. Elsa's average speed for this journey is 40 kilometer per hour. Find the time taken in minutes for this journey. Now, similar question here we have the route is 15 kilometers and her speed is 40 kilometer per hour. So time is equals to distance upon speed. Distance is 15 kilometers upon speed is 40. So that is equals to 3 upon 8 hours. I want to convert it into minutes. So 3 by 8 into 60. So that will give me 22.5 minutes. Now, next, the probability that Damon takes more than this on his 12-kilometer journey. Now, this is only possible when Damon would take more time if he found two stop signals. Even if he finds one stop signal, then his speed would be more. So if he finds two stop signals, then and then only his time would be more than that of Elsa. So the probability for finding two stop signals we have already seen is probability of zero point 0.6 multiplied with 0.55 because these are the probability for finding stops. So that will be 0.33. I hope this is very easy. Next, x is equals to root of b cube into c. Find the value of x when b is 4, c is 9. So x will be equals to root of b cube into c. So that is equals to, if I simplify, 4 cube can be written as 4 into 4 into 4 into 9. This can be taken out of the root, so that will become 4. This can be taken out of the root, that will become 3. This will be taken out of the root and it will be 2. So 4 threes are 12, twos are 24. So answer is 24. Next, rearrange the formula to write C in terms of x and b. So I have x is equals to root of b cube c. So I want to write in terms of c. I can first, for that I need to remove this square root. So squaring on both the sides, I'll have b cube c. So c will be equals to x square upon b cube. So c is equals to x square upon b cube. Question number 5. Solve linear equations. Make sure whenever you have a bracket, you use distributive property and you multiply the number which is outside to both the values or both the terms in the bracket. So when I multiply, 2 will be multiplied with 3, that will give me 6. Minus 2 will be multiplied with 8x, and that will give me 16x is equals to 54. So therefore, 16x is equals to, this is transposed here, this is transposed here. They will change their sides. So that will be equals to 6 minus 54, which is minus 48. So x is equals to minus 48 upon 60, which is equals to minus 3. So x is equals to minus 3. Next. Now, whenever we have fractions, do not forget cross multiply. Make sure you write the steps. Though we have the calculator, writing steps becomes very important. Each step will have the marking. So 3 is equals to y into y plus 2. So that will give me 3 is equals to y square plus 2y. On transposing this 3 here, we'll have y square plus 2y minus 3 is equals to 0. And when we have a power of 2, that is whenever we have a quadratic equation, we can split the middle term. So, or we can use the quadratic formula. So, but right now this can be solved by using splitting the middle term. So, y square plus 3y minus y minus 3 is equals to 0. So that implies y. If I take out y common, so it will be y plus 3. From here I can take out minus 1 common. So y plus 3. So that is equals to 0. So the value of y will be y minus 1 equals to, and y plus 3 equals to 0. So the values will be 1 or minus 3. Now, for more such content, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We will be coming up with part 2 as well. Continuing then with question 6. So, please subscribe to our channel. And we have the IB series of grade 7 also coming up. So, subscribe for more such content. Thank you, and have a good day.